Today, we're going to talk about funnels and specifically call booking funnels. More specifically, we're going to talk about adding friction to your funnel. Now, this is a little bit counterintuitive because when we're talking about funnels and conversion rate optimization, we're typically trying to remove as much friction as possible. We want as few steps as needed, as few form fields as needed, because every additional piece of friction or action someone needs to take, the fewer people are going to take that action. But I want to make a case for when adding friction may be exactly what you need to help your business grow. Now, I'm going to give an example of a client that I'm working with. They have a funnel. Sorry, I'll back up a second. They have a high ticket program. I believe it's like $6,000. They run ads to book a call, and then on the call, they close people for their program. Now, the problem that they're running into is that they can't scale, they can't spend more on ads because they have too many calls booked. Now, in order to get more calls booked, they would have to start hiring and training more sales reps. And that's a very difficult thing to do. That requires hiring process, bringing people in, training people, having people that have lower close ratios, people that are possibly butchering phone calls with prospective clients, could be damaging your reputation. That turnover rate, it soaks up a lot of time and money for the business. So as I start to brainstorm, how can we improve this process? Part of it is how can we improve the load on the business? We want to spend more on ads, but we can't do more sales calls. How can I allow us to generate more calls? Well, I can allow us to generate more high quality calls so that we can generate more sales with the same team. So, what I'm talking about is adding friction into their funnel and adding friction that acts as a qualifying element so that we can spend more money on ads. But the people that are a little bit tire kickers, they might just be booking a call to get a little bit more information. They're not quite ready to buy. They just want to know how much it is. We can add in a training, a video sales letter, a webinar, something as that stop point before they get on that phone call so that those people that might have not shown up, the people that might not purchase, the people that just aren't ready, they're just kind of a tire kicker, they bounce, they get out of there. They don't actually book a call because we required a time commitment on their part. They had to watch a 5 or a 30 or a 60-minute video before they had the opportunity to book a call. But inside that training, we can overcome some of those objections. We can start to anchor in some of the prices so they can see potentially what the price is or the price range. So if they only want to spend $100 and it's 6,000, they just don't book the call. So what this allows us to do is potentially add more people into this process to get the same amount of calls booked, but those calls are going to close at a higher percentage. So we're going to have more customers coming out the bottom. So when we're looking at how to optimize our business, if we take a very holistic and high level view, sometimes counterintuitive things can make a lot of sense inside of the process that we're creating. So for this client, it would be very counterintuitive. A lot of times we want to remove friction. This time, I want to add friction so that we can help their business scale without requiring them to hire more people. Now, if they do hire more people, awesome, but they wouldn't be required to. So that's what I wanted to do in this instance. That's it for today. I'll talk to you soon.